Okay, this is my '01 Kawasaki ZRX1200R. I purchased this 10 years ago, and I absolutely enjoy this bike very much. This is my Eddie Larson replica. Probably pronounced that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Put this zero gravity windshield on for a little wind blockage. Just put that on a couple of months ago. Yesterday I posted my ZRX1200, and today I'm showing you guys and gals my little 1200 here. Had this dyno tuned at RCal Racing in Huntington Beach a few years back, and it was producing to the rear tire 131 horses, 131 point something or another, but which is pretty good sum of ponies. And there's my sobriety date, August 10th of '87. And KISS is, if you don't know what KISS stands for, that is keep it simple, stupid. And then Rule 62, which I try to live by, is not to take myself so damn serious. Sort of lighten up and smell the roses and go for a motorcycle ride. When all else fails, just open up the throttle and let your worries go by the wayside, that is. But I purchased this air horn for a BMW I have, which I'll post here pretty soon. I got an R1200C, a 98 that I bought from the original owner with 2,100 miles on it. It was 10 years old when I bought it from him, and now it has, I want to say, about 16 or 17,000 on it. But I bought that air horn for my BMW, but I couldn't find a place to mount it, believe it or not, so I wouldn't have bought a chromed one for this bike. If I had purchased one for this, it would have been just the one that I bought for. Hey, Brett, hold on. My son doing the pogo stick. But I would have bought just the black one. The chrome is not my idea for this bike, but that's my air horn for this. Had a factory aftermarket carburetor kit put in it, and I got one K&N air filter in there. Bought this seat for it, Corbin. Quite nice. I like the looks of it. You know, I guess it's so. I'm not too happy with the comfort of it, but it does look well on the bike. I got to admit that. It matches my green quite nice. And on this bike I have 20,726 miles I put on it. And I do take this out of state as well. I do quite well. I go up into Utah and Arizona and Sedona and Jerome. If you're near Arizona at all, or Utah is a gorgeous place to go cycling, along with Sedona and Jerome. There's some beautiful mountain roads outside of Prescott, and coming through I think it's Williams, and then Jerome and Sedona. Just all sorts of nice areas back there, and a lot of good twisties. And this bike, as well as my ZX1200, it maneuvers pretty nice on those turns. And so this is my baby here. She still looks very sweet. I get a lot of compliments on the bike. Everything's pretty much stock. I just put this new chain on it, which was muchly needed. My original chain with 20,000 miles on it was stretched, and what a difference. And I lowered my sprocket to a 41 tooth, and more than likely I will put a 40 tooth on it to lower those RPMs on the freeway, and it still takes off very nice out of first gear. Has plenty of low-end torque, as anyone that owns a bike like this or has ridden one, they definitely don't lack in the ability to maneuver out of the hole. And it's a fun upright bike, and when I purchased this bike, I wasn't even after buying one, but I saw this on the showroom floor, and I was just amazed at the beauty of it, and just brought me back. I graduated high school in 1980, so today that puts me at 49 years old, and so I bought this when I was 39, a few months after me seeing this bike on the showroom. Not this particular one, but I bought this out of Azusa at Burt's Mega Mall on Azusa Boulevard. And I got a pretty good deal. I think it was out the door. I think with a helmet too. I got a helmet out of them for, I want to say $8,400, tax and license and registration. But put the stainless steel 4-in-1 Muzzy on it, and that was very nice. I just got done repacking this pipe along with my other two, my ZRX1200. I did a 3-layer wrapping on it. I did a stainless steel wool on the inner core, and then I bought this out of, I saw on the internet it's for steam pipes and hot water pipes. It's insulation for that, so I wrapped it with that in the 2nd layer, and then I wrapped it with regular motorcycle packing material, and nice and tight, and turned out pretty sweet. So I'll start the puppy up here, and let's see here. There we go. Took her to a AA meeting this morning. It was a little drizzly here in Southern California, but anytime I get a chance to ride, I try to hop on one of my motorcycles and go for a spin, even if it's not too far. So, crank her up a little bit. Still running very strong. Completely satisfied with this bike. I didn't have the stickers put on the front fairing. I had a little blemish on the bike when I first bought it, and so they replaced my front fairing and gave me stickers. I still have the stickers for it, the white and purple stickers that go on either side of the fairing, but I find it sort of nice that there is no stickers on that front fairing, so I didn't bother putting them on. And I could still put them on if need be, but I just don't particularly care. I like the solid green fairing, and I just love this old style bike, old school. Back in high school, I really thought I was something on a 76 CJ 360T. It was awfully sporty for a little kid in high school, but of course I always wanted the Honda 750. Which I posted that. I posted that last week or so. My Honda 750, my 79. I'm looking for an engine for that, so if anybody is in Southern California that wants to give up an engine that's in fair condition, that I could just swap out my chrome pieces on that bike, I'll be interested in hearing from you. But or there's a place in San Fernando Valley, I can't recall the name of that shop, but that's all they do and specialize in is classic motorcycles and Honda 750s and the single overhead cams, and I did talk to him a couple of times on the phone, and he as well will work on my double overhead cams. So hope you enjoyed my my walk around, as somebody said. I think he was from Kentucky, or I was looking at your post on your 1200, and I purchased this phone, an Android, my touch phone, and never had one before, so it's quite easy to take a videotape and post items on the net now. So have a slight chip right here on my purple. Sort of hard to see, but it's right there. A rock on the thruway must have hit me. But other than that, a little crack there, or a little chip. And got a couple of little blemishes here and there, but for the most part, she's in great shape. I'll let you hear the air horn too. She puts out pretty nice. Gets the people's attention that try to sort of cut you off. Oh yeah. They're thinking they're looking for a diesel truck or a big 4x driving by, and it's just little old me on a 1200. So if you have stock horns, get rid of them, because these are quite nice. They're $40 on the internet. You can find them. Just a little, and that black hose there wraps around, goes up alongside here, goes up underneath my tank into a little fuel filter for the intake. I don't know how necessary that is, but that's what I did with it, for it could have a little filter on the intake of the compressor there. So it's a fun bike, and I don't plan on getting rid of it, because she's a sweet machine. Okay, signing off. Hope everybody's having a safe day today.